What's going on, YouTube slash Instagram? Today I'm doing a tutorial for beginners. I'm doing it on live, so if you catch me talking to people, it's because I'm on live. Um, what's going on, Matt? After this video is over, it will be on my YouTube, which most of you guys are watching it on right now. I'm giving a shout out to anybody that joins this live. So if you hear a shout out, please check them out on Instagram. Number one is Matt D _ Vapor1. Um, you're gonna wait a couple minutes, see who joins, see what's going on. Get a couple people up in here. But this will be on my YouTube. Anybody that's rewatching this, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for looking at this video. My Instagram is DonTeachOne. If you want to go on there and check it out. Give everybody like another 2 minutes, and then we'll get started with or without them. We're just gonna be doing, showing you guys how to just straighten wire. Just doing a simple 6-wrap 24 gauge around a 3mm screwdriver. We're gonna show you guys how to install it, post it, wick it, vape it. So this is basically what I'm doing here. A lot of people have been asking me, DMing me, messaging me, a whole bunch of comments and stuff. What's up, King? Asking me how to do this. I tried earlier to do a live about it, and I didn't like how it came about, so that's why I'm doing this one. We're about to get started in a couple seconds. I'm a little sick, you guys, so you gotta bear with me. I'm taking little baby hits, so don't laugh at me. That's all I can do. Any more than that, I'm gonna probably throw up, and you guys are not gonna like it. But yeah, I just wanna take this time out before I do this build. Whoever's watching this video and just started watching it, whoever's watching this, before you watch this, obviously this is a beginner's build, and you probably are a beginner. Before you watch this, please, 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 back out of this. If you have not already done this, back out of this. Come back when you're done, but back out of this. Go to Ohm's Law. Take a look at that. It's all over YouTube. Check it out. Please, please, please study this Ohm's Law, because I do not want nobody that's watching this video to attempt this, because even with this, something can go wrong. You know what I mean? Anything can go wrong if you're not doing it right. You do not know your Ohm's Law. Anything can happen, and I don't want you to blow your face off and then you go on the news. I'm not trying to scare you guys, nothing like that, but go on the news and then say, oh, I had a bad experience. And that's right, Kate, thank you. I don't want, have a bad experience and get in this vaping community in trouble, which there's a lot of us out here. Another thing I want you guys to look at, and King just reminded me, battery safety. It's another major component that you need to learn and understand, because it's not just your Ohm's laws. These batteries, man, these are looks very simple. You just plug it in, and there's more to that. It's a lot more to that. You guys back out of this. Go check that out if you have not done that. And then come back, and then we can get this shit started. Alright? 5 seconds of Jen. That's actually my daughter. You guys go check her out. She's very supportive. She's always on my live. But let's get on to this, because we only have an hour. And might not need that much time, but I just want to get out everything that you need for this. So first, a couple of things that you're going to need. You're going to definitely need a drill. I have two. I just got this baby, this nice one right here. It works. It's loud, but it works. You're going to need needle nose pliers. You can get those. You can get the toothless one. I usually use this one. You're going to need something to wrap your coil, your wire on. You're going to need some screwdrivers. I usually use this. You can also get yourself, I'm not sponsored by these people, so don't assume that this is what's happening. Coil Master Kit. Get yourself one of these. It has basically everything that you need. It's kind of empty because I got it all over the place. Go look this up. It's all over the YouTube. Find that. The only thing that I really use for that, for bills like this, is this right here. It's coil jig. It's pretty easy, self-explanatory. You have your different size bits right here. We're going to be using a 3mm, 2.5, 3.5. This should be the 3 right here. Nope. Right here. 3mm, which is this side. This is what you're going to wrap your coil around it. It's going to be your inner diameters, which is 3mm. Comes with different other sizes too. We're not using that. Maybe on a different belt. But this gadget is pretty good. I love it. I loved it. I don't really use it now because I do other belts. But anyways, what you do is it has this little slot right here, and it has an extra little hole right here. I'm gonna show you what that hole does in a minute. Stick this in here. Turn it to the side. It has a little hole right there. It comes with its own Allen key. This isn't the Allen key, but this is the same size. You lock it in place. Bang, you're all ready to go. Alright. On the other side, it has all 4 slots of all 4 different sizes that you would use. We're using this one, the 3mm, which I'm about to show you what that does in a second. So then again, you could use, like I said, use a screwdriver. You can use a coil jig. I'm using a coil jig right now because most of you guys are probably going to go out and buy this, and this is better. Bang. You're going to need some snips. Close edge snips right here. I'll show you why you need that. This also goes in the Coil Master, which is ceramic tweezers. You're going to need that. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need some wicking material, wicking tool. You're going to need some cotton. You're going to need some wire. We're using 24 gauge Kenthal A1. You're going to need an atomizer, which I don't know what the hell happened to mine, but it kind of looks like this. Weird, because I just had it. Oh, here it goes. Bang. We're using the Tro. I'm using this because most of you guys have the posts that you guys use. Most atomizers are, they look like this. So that's why I'm using this one. I already prepped up one coil. It looks something like this, but I'm gonna show you why it looks like that. Alright, now that we got that all in order, I'll show you guys how to straighten wire. Real quick. You're gonna grab they usually come in spools like this. Little hole, you're gonna take it out. Take it out. I'll grab any pliers. Bang. I'm gonna take out about, you really don't need this much. I'm just gonna do it just because I feel like it. I'm just take out maybe about that much. I'm not measuring it, it's just enough. Probably 10 inches right there. Put it back in mine. Put this back in the hole right here, so the spool, the wire won't come out, and that is a headache right there. It spins all over the place. It's crazy. Bang! You grab your wire. When it comes off the spool, it's gonna come off like this because obviously it's in the spool and it's rounded. You're gonna to straighten this is easy, simple. You grab one tip of it. You're gonna bend it. Thank you, King. I'll be sure to let them know that. That's why I wanted to do this live, because I mean, I know pretty much what I'm doing. So for me to try to explain it, I can use this one. I probably missed a couple things. So grab your wire, grab the corner, you bend it up into a little L shape like this. Okay, should look like this. Yeah, I cut out about 10 inches. You don't need that much. Like King just says, 9-10 inches, you can most likely get 2 coils out of this. I'm just doing it just for the shits and giggles, that's all. Just like everybody else says, shits and giggles. So yeah, it comes, when you put it on there, make sure that it's right center of your drill. Always want it to be right dead center, coming out that little hole. You pinch it with the grooves of the chuck. You're gonna pull it straight. On the other side, I'm gonna grab some pliers. You're gonna show you guys what I'm doing here. You're gonna pinch this side like this. Hold it pretty tight. Go like this. You're gonna run your drill whichever way you want. This doesn't matter at all. What I like to do is I run it for 4 or 5 seconds, one way, stop, turn it back 4 or 5 seconds the other way, and I'm gonna show you what that does. Turn it, let go. Now, when I let go of the pliers, you should have a straight piece of wire. Bang. And it's easy. That's how you straighten out wire. I've been getting a lot of DMs on how you do it. This is how you do it. It's no magic tricks, no nothing like that. Since I have all this extra wire and I'm only doing 1 coil out of this one, I'm gonna go ahead and sometimes you'll have little at the end on one side that's in your spool. You may be not able to take out the little loops, so I usually cut it right when excuse me, right where that wrinkle is, and I cut it, and now I just have a straight wire. I come over here where the chuck is at, I snip it right here, bang, and I have a straight wire. Okay, So with this straight wire right here, you come back and you bring your coil jig. Now remember that hole that I just showed you guys that is right above where the 3mm bit is at right here? You're gonna stick that right in there. Once you stick it in there, it should come out of this little slot right here. See it coming out? You want it about just enough that you can just hold it with this finger. Okay? So you should have something like this by now. If you went ahead and grabbed this already, or you got it. If not, you'll do the same thing with a screwdriver. Show you how to do that with the screwdriver. Say you wrapping it around a 3mm screwdriver. Most people have this. You do the same thing. You grab it, hold it right here, and you should have the same thing. It's kind of the same thing, okay? But right now, I just wanted to show you that you can do it with this, and that's another way of doing it, okay? And then you just grab it, and then you start manually doing it with your hand. This little gadget right here, why I like doing regular round bills with this, because it has its own little, we'll put it back how it was on my finger, just like this, okay? It comes with this beautiful little thing like you guys, I just showed you guys. It has all these little holes in it, like that, okay? And it has this little screw. So when you shove this in here, you're gonna find your hole, and you shove it in there. It's gonna bend your wire, you see it? And when you go to turn, okay? When you go to turn, it's gonna catch on to this little screw, and it's just gonna fall in the crease, and every time you turn like this, it's gonna just create its own little circle, its own little coil. And every time you go once around, that's one coil. Well, two, obviously that's two, and so on and so on and so on. We are doing a 6 wrap here. So we're gonna count, ready? Here we go, 1, that's 1. Go. Sorry guys, this screw just got loose. Make sure your screw is nice and tight. I don't know how that happened, but it happens. And just like any belt, even this one, you want to make sure your prep is perfect. Okay, so that's basically a prep. Okay, so there you go. I got 2 already. Here goes 3, 4, 5, 6. Move it up a little bit just so it can have that curve. And there you go. You should have, I spin it around 6 times, and it should come out with a nice, perfectly nice 6 wrap coil right there. That's what it should look like. Okay? Bang. So, you take it out. Now, you see that little curve right there? It's going to come out the top. This one's coming out the bottom. You're going to see, if you put it this way, one wire is coming out the bottom. See the wire coming out the bottom, and then the other one is coming out the top. Show you guys a little closer. Okay, see how the one round, when it ends, it comes around and down the bottom. This one comes out, it comes around the top. It's really on the side right now. There you go. Okay. One on the top, one on the bottom. So, now that it's like that, what I like to do is, matter of fact, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you exactly what I'm doing. Because I like to show better than moving around. Freaking phone is getting hot, so I'm trying to do this real quick before it decides to kick me off live, and I'm gonna be really, really mad. So, bang. You got the coil right here. Okay. The side that came out, the coil jag right here. See how it has a little bend in it already? That same bend, I'm gonna grab the coil. That same little bend, I'm gonna give it a little curve right here. See that? I'm giving it a little L. Just like that. And then right next to it, about like right here, I'm gonna bend it. I'm gonna hold it like this, come around, and bend this side. I meant to bend it. See, looking through the camera is kind of backwards. Bend it towards the way that the other lead is going. Okay? So basically like this. Okay? I'm going to show you why I'm doing that in a second. Drop the coil. Alright. So now you should have two coils doing the little turn thingity thing that I like to call it. Alright. Now after that, I might be going a little fast, but you guys get the concept. You guys can pause it, take a second, screenshot it, come watch it later. Bang. This is called a velocity style deck. Thank you, King. Most RDAs, atomizers, whatever you guys want to call it, most of them come like this. You got your negative and you got your positive. You're going to stick. You're going to grab wire here. You're going to clip it. I like to clip it somewhat around here because you really don't need it that long. Really don't need that much of a lead. You're not even going to need all of this. Clip it like that. Now the reason why I made this little L right here is so because the one that's the lead that's coming out the bottom of the coil, this lead right here is gonna go on the bottom left post hole right here. Okay? And then the top one, obviously, is gonna go on the top one. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Bang. Now you're gonna see why I did that little L. See the little L? And so basically it can be somewhat centered. You see? I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna center it in a second. Now that you have that going on, don't worry about if it looks all crooked and it's spacing out. We're gonna fix that in a couple seconds. So now that you have that in there, you're gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Simply Ink to you. Yeah, you guys go check him out on Instagram. He does tattoos. Holla at him. It's my boy right there. So yeah, you want to tighten that up. And I always forget to announce this, but make sure, I know I don't have no batteries in here. Make sure you take out your batteries here, or make sure that you turn your mod off before you do this. Because if you accidentally hit that button and you're touching this, yeah, you're gonna know not to ever do that again. Because you are going to burn the heck out yourself. Alright, you want to make sure you don't have to be super tight. You don't got to get vice grips and freaking jam it in there. Just finger tight is what I always do. Finger tight. Okay? Bang, we got one coil in there, set up, ready to go. It's almost centered. Don't worry about the gaps. Don't worry about those little gaps. We're going to fix that in a second. Give you a little look. Everything's nice and tight. Now if we turn it around this side, remember those leads? You do not want that hanging out at all. This is when these little flush cuts come out. Haha, my clothes got rocks. Rocks. So, grab your snips. Get a little focus. You put it right against that post. And then you snip. I'm going to get these snips because those are kind of old. Bang. Snap that off. Grab the second one. Snap that off. You don't want nothing sticking out at all. If you do get a little piece in there that's sticking out, you just push it down a little bit. You don't want nothing to cause no shortage. I usually grab it, push it over, bang. No more leads sticking out. Now, you got this side. This side is already done, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and turn her around. And this is the second one that I did. Obviously, we do not need all that lead right there. So we're going to just snip this too. Snip right there. On this side, I'm going to snip it a little shorter. Probably like right there. Okay, so you got this little thing going on right here. Alright. Same thing with this side. The lead that's sticking out the top is gonna go on the top of this side now. And then the one that's sticking out the bottom lead is gonna go down the bottom. Now, if you look, I made this L a little bit too long. You don't want that to be sticking out like that. That's fine. You just grab it. Pinch it. Oh, I'm sorry, I went off camera. Pull it. Try to straighten out as much as you can again. Like that, and then you just redo it. This time I'm gonna see where I'm at. Okay. So again, go through the top. Alright, King, thank you for joining. I'll be over there as soon as I'm done with this. You see what it looks like when it doesn't have the little loop. So what I'm gonna do is just to save some time, I'm gonna show you how to do it this way if you don't want to do the L. All right. So you just grab your lead on this side. You pull it. Get it somewhat close to the post. You don't want it touching the post, but I'm going to put it about like right there. Once you do that, grab my Allen key. I'm going to pull back a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten that lead first. This is when you use your finger. Judgment 4040. You guys go check him out on Instagram. This guy's, he does some great lives. Gives you pointers. Kick back. You ever want to hang out and, you know, talk about vape stuff? Because your girlfriend don't want to hear it no more? Or your boyfriend don't want to hear it no more? You know, go join his live. And he definitely a cool dude, man. You guys need to go check him out. So I got that side tightened down. So now it's going to look something like this. This side, you know, we did the little L shape and it looks all neat. This is the side. I'm showing you two ways of doing it. Okay. So you got that. What you do is you just stick whichever one you're using, the screwdriver or the this coil jig here. You want to grab it and just turn it. Don't worry about it if it looks all crooked, sideways, and in spacing. You know, get it done like that. Just get it somewhat straight. Don't worry about it if it's perfect or not. That's good enough. You just want to get it straight. Then you come on this side. You move it over just a little bit. Get it right in the center there. That's pretty much perfect. Okay. You hold it there with your finger. And then you go ahead and tighten the other side here. Finger tight is what I always do it. And that's what she says. Alright. Grab your flush cuts again. You do the same thing that you did on the other side. And watch your eyes. Snip it. Come around. Grab this side. Watch your eyes. Snip it. And there you go. You guys should have built your first build in your RDA. And it should look something like this for now. Alright. Don't worry about that it looks all, you guys are probably like, well, what the hell? Why does that look like that? Trust me, this is pretty good just for not even posting it, freaking squeezing it, nothing like that. Alex _M_ own boy. You guys go check him out. He's on Instagram. Haven't had the chance to meet the guy, but he supports all my pictures on my Instagram. Thank you for joining. This video is about over. I'm about to show how I post this, wick it, and vape it. Okay. So now we're to the point that I will switch it. Take it off of this. And I will put it on because my other batteries are charging right now. This right here is my favorite RDA right here. This is called the Dead Rabbit Mother Sucker. That's what I call it. I love it. That's my bitch. Put this baby on here. Don't get me wrong. I love the Tro too. It has the deep wells in there. I could just shove the cotton in there. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So now we're going to grab our ceramic tweezers that I told you guys about earlier. We're gonna hit this. 6 wraps of 20, what was it? 24 gauge is gonna give me dual. Is gonna give you a 0.25. That is a safe build, especially for a beginner. I'm not gonna vape it at 70 volts, 70 watts. That's a little bit too much. I'm a poster at 20. I'm gonna go down to 20. So I'm gonna go 15, just to be pretty decent. You put it down to 20 or 15. Your ohms are up here. Obviously, by this point in time, you guys done went and watched your ohms law, your battery safety, and this should sound a little bit more familiar to you guys after I put this on YouTube. Excuse me. Okay, so at this point in time, you're gonna hit your power button, and you're gonna slowly, let me move my camera down a little bit. There you go. Thinking 0.30. That's cool too. 0.30 is cool. A 0.25 is cool. 0.2 is cool for a beginner. On a, you don't want to do this. Like me personally, do not use mech mods. So if you guys have questions on that, go holla at Judgment 4040. Yeah, you was close, Judgment. You was close. Go talk to Judgment 440. I've seen him. He uses mech mods. I'm sure he has. Like I said, go join his Instagram and I'm sorry, I was just reading what he was writing. He will be happy to help you. So will King. Couple people. Anybody in the vape community, really. So I'll go ahead and post it. Posting is just like tapping, letting go, tapping, letting go. There you go. Tapping. You're gonna see a little smoke come out of it. Get it to focus here. Tap it. Let it go. Tap it. Let it go. You're gonna keep doing that till you start seeing color. You see the color coming in? On this phone it shows purple, but it should be red. But it is what it is. It's already what you want. You want it to start glowing from the inside and working its way out. And then when you're done posting, it should go right back into the middle. Come on, focus. Thank you. In the middle. When you post, it should start in the middle. And then it should work itself out. Like it's doing like right now. And then when you let go, it should start its way from the outside and going in. That's what you want. And Simply Ink is always ready to tattoo. So hit him up if you guys need a tattoo. So once it's getting hot, you use the ceramic tweezers. I'm gonna put this up now. I'm gonna go up to 20. There you go. Once it's getting to that point right there, you get a red and you pinch. Or you can do it all together. Start giving a little pinch. Bring it together. Little pinch. Bring it together. Pinch. Bring it together. And you can see that it's starting to take its shape. Bring the wattage up a little bit more. I'm sorry, guys. I see you guys writing, but I can't look at it because of this clamp that's holding the phone up. Plus, I'm trying to get this tutorial done. Let it focus there. Pinch. Pinch. See how it's getting all nice and close together? The same thing to this side now. When you get down to this point right here, you just mess with it. You squeeze, you don't squeeze, you squeeze, you tighten, you strum. This strumming right here helps you get, I don't know who came up with it, but it works. Come on, focus there. Strum it. And it helps you out. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Now your drum should be looking somewhat like that. It was a little curvy. What's up, sis? JP2_made_. You guys check her out. Pinch. Like that. Now you just start messing with it. Grab your coil jig, move it over a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my. What you want? You want her. Right in the center there. There you go. You see how this one's all the way over here? I'm gonna move her over. Grab the screwdriver. Slowly just push her over. Nice and straight. See how now they both lined up in the middle there? Alright. After you do that, you give her a little pulse. Make sure she's glowing from the inside out. And she is. Focus. There you go. See that? Going from the inside out. Bam. Okay, we got like another 15 minutes left here. That should be enough time to wake her down. That's pretty much it, you guys, right there, as far as building her. pretty much it. Now we're going to go ahead and wick it. Grab your cotton here. I usually cut her about 1/4 of an inch here. This is just a way of wicking. You can find your own way of doing it. I really don't do it this way, but this is like the easiest way to show somebody to do it. Take out the top layer. Take out the bottom layer. Fold her up. Give it a nice little twirl here. Twist to one side. And I think I might have folded her up the wrong way. We're going to try to do this anyways. Give it a nice little twist. It look like this. Stick it in there. Pull her out. Give it a little twirl here. Just like that. Keep doing the same thing. It's pretty good right there. Okay. She should look like that. You're going to grab your scissors here. Cut out the one side. You're going to measure the bottom of your post. Some posts are smaller, some posts are bigger. Measure the bottom there. Cut her up. Measure this bottom, about the same size. Make it even. Grab your wicking tool. Shove her in there. Whoa. Come on this side and shove this side in there. Shove her in there. Most RDAs, it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna want to leave that hole in there. Get that air to go under your coils. Get it nice and cool. Do the next side, same thing. I'm cutting it out of the camera, but I'm doing the same thing that I just showed you guys. Bam. Fold her up. Twist to one side. It's okay, Judgment. Tell Kitty I say hi. That is Kitty is Judgment's girlfriend. I don't know her exact Instagram. I know it's Kitty something. Judgment, you want to write that down before these 12 minutes are up. I will definitely give her a shout out. You guys that are watching right now and are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, will be posted up as soon as this is over. Please subscribe. Get the thumbs up, thumbs down. I got a couple other videos on there. Come check me out. Support your boy. I'm doing the same thing, you guys. Now, when I said twirling, I'm twisting my fingers to get it tight and pulling. Okay, just to get her in there. Grab my scissors. Like that. Bam. Cut this side evenly. Bam. Some people, they grab their wick tool and they pull and they brush the cotton. I really don't do that because it's cotton. It's going to absorb whether you do that or not. I have done it before. I haven't seen no different. Doesn't give you a different flavor and none of that shit. Maybe to somebody else it did. But it's whatever. Your cup of tea. Bang. Keep that airway open down there. And you should be looking like that. Go ahead and grab your juice. This is my favorite part right here. And just drip, 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 drip. I'm vaping on this Vape Wild Fruit Hoops. I really don't like it. That's why I'm using this juice. I'm sorry, Vape Wild, if you guys are watching this. It's just too sugary. It messes up my cotton. But I'm just using it just for this video. For those of y'all that don't know what I vape, is Dinner Lady. Now that right there is one hell of a juice. Bang, get this all soaked up. This side all soaked up. I like the troll because you can just drip, 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 drip. You got those deep wells in there. That should be good. We got 8 minutes left, I think. We'll go ahead and that's what you should come up with, man. That's what you should do right there. It's Kitty Nfjfnxdmdkfkv. My reading is a little, but you guys go follow her. There we go. So now that we got her all juiced up, ready to go, put this cap on this biatch. The cap usually have holes right there. You want to line them up with your coils. Just like that. I don't know if you can see, but your coils is one right there. One on this side. I'm vaping her at 30. I'm going to go up to 35 watts. Because this is a 0.25 build. So you really don't need that much wattage. Get a nice hit. Okay, you can put it up a little bit more. That looks better. I want to thank you guys for watching this. I want to thank the viewers that are watching this on YouTube. This was fun. I am going to do this again. My next build tutorial will be a twisted build. It's the next step on top of just the regular. No, I don't. This is what I do. My next video I'm gonna show you exactly how I wick. This I just wicked it because I'm almost running out of time. But you can't wick it this way. This is how I wicked it when I first started, and it worked. And then you just find your own little way on how to do it, and you just do it. Yeah, I want to thank everybody that joined this live, who's watching this on YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you for the subscribers. I think I'm at like 30. I started off with 4. No, my third video I had 16. Now I'm at like 30 something. Thank you guys. I will be doing some more tutorials. I will DM you, Matt. Don't worry about it. Like I said, the next build is twisted. That's pretty cool too. Judgment, thank you, Judgment. Yeah, man, hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, hit the bell, tell a friend, message somebody. DMs, hey, you wanna? I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get the RDA, and I basically covered everything that needs to be covered. I think. If I didn't, leave a comment under this. This is gonna be on YouTube, so like I said, leave a comment. Much. My next video, I'm gonna be able to show you how this shit rapes. Get some good flavor out of it. Oh, that was a little tough hit. Let me do it again. Guys on YouTube, and that's pretty much it, man. And like your boy always say, man, build safe or don't build at all. Peace.